This is a 2004-2005 Suzuki GSXR-600-750 fork, and we're going to show you how to strip this apart to service it correctly. Now, first off, you've got to have the tools you need to do the job. As we're at the Catalyst Reaction shop, we have our Motion Pro Vise, which is a superb tool to have for both forks and shocks, which is very helpful with the disassembly. We also need a flat blade screwdriver for the compression and rebound adjuster. We need a crescent wrench or a 22mm socket that will do the preload adjuster, and then we also need a socket for the fork cap itself to undo that. We need a fork spring compressor. We're using a power drill, electric drill, to run the compressor up and down. You will see where all these tools come in as we go through the disassembly. Now, whenever you take anything apart, the most important thing to do is write down all your settings. And so we've got our Sharpie here because it won't fade away on us. So I'm going to write down everything we have. So P for preload. We're actually on line number 4. Now we need to check rebound. Rebound is a quarter turn out. 0.25 of, and now we need the range of adjustment. Half 1, half 2, half 3, and a half, basically 3.5, because we have to set that later, of 3.5, and then we'll do the same with compression. Now our jam nut is loose, we'll roll that down, and now we can go ahead and remove the fork cap out of the rebound rod. Now we'll put this back in the tank, and we need to let it drain for probably 10-15 minutes because of all the steel particulate that's in the bottom, and that will slowly drain its way out. So at this point, it should be lunchtime. Go for a snack, do something, but you need to let it drain for at least 15 minutes to half an hour. Now, if you're wondering what all those gray trails were that you saw in the sink, it is steel, very fine particles of steel, debris, because the fork spring scrapes all the time when it's in there. So this is a bottle of fork oil that we've let settle. It's from one race weekend. That is all, approximately 250 miles. And if we tilt it, you can see how black it is on the base. And that's just from one race weekend. The forks you saw in the sink had 15,000 miles on them, so we've got to strip clean those properly. Now, in cleaning the fork oil seal, it's going to be full, hopefully, of grease, but there'll also be a lot of rocks, debris, and things like that. So take a blue paper towel or something like that, rather than a cotton cloth, and use this. Be careful wiping it out the first time around, but once the bulk of the debris is out, get after it and clean it properly.